Well, like I said a while ago, today is Pastor Appreciation Day. So Pastor Woody, stand up. No, Pastor Woody. Go ahead and stand up here.
We know she's the strong one.
Yeah, I know who the boss is, so you know.
Way you go.
This is from the church to you. And of course Gary's going to sing a special.
And we would like Miss T to join them.
All right, come on, T. All right, recipes.
Dreamed I went to heaven, and you were there with me. Walked upon the streets of gold, beside the crystal sea. You heard the angels singing, someone called your name. You turned and saw this young man, as he was smiling as he came. He said, friend, you may not know me now. And then he said, but wait, you used to teach my Sunday school when I was only 8. And every week you would say a prayer before the class would start. And one day when you said that prayer, I asked Jesus in my heart. Thank you for giving to the Lord, for I am a life that is changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you gave. Then another man stood before you and said, remember the time a missionary came to your church and his picture made you cry. You didn't have much money, but you gave it anyway. Jesus took the gift you gave, and that's why I'm here today. Thank you for giving to the Lord, for I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you gave. One by one they came, far as the eye could see. Somehow each life touched by your generosity. Little things that you've done and sacrifices made, unnoticed on the earth, but in heaven now proclaimed. And I know up in heaven you're not supposed to cry, but I am almost sure there were tears in your eyes. Jesus took your hand and you stood before the Lord. He said, my child, look around you. Great is your reward. Thank you for giving to the Lord, for I am alive. am so glad you gave.
Wow, I mean, what do you do? Stand there and take
Miss Teresa, don't sit down yet.
God bless you all. Thank you. You don't know how much y'all bless us just by being a part of our lives. You really, really do. And we thank you for that. I give God all the glory and thanks to Him for bringing us all together. Amen.
Miss Teresa, for being the children. And Miss Cindy, if you come up here. Thank you for all the wonderful work you did with the youth. Miss Paula. We haven't forgotten about the Wednesday night. Thank you for all you do. And we would also like to thank Gary for all the Sunday morning.
Certainly, let's don't forget, you know, anybody and everybody else who contributes. I mean, all the ministry, team leaders and stuff who work so hard, and Michelle who works so hard, and Mary taking care of our books and stuff. I mean, it just goes to show. I mean, you know, this is I guess, I don't know who said that, Pastor Appreciation Day, but you know what? You're all pastors. You're all ministers. What is a pastor? A pastor is simply somebody who is in charge, and I don't mean in charge like authority over, but who is charged by God to lead other people. That's all a pastor is. All right? Now, a preacher is a little bit different than a pastor. You're all called to lead other people. Other people in your lives, your family, your friends, etc., etc. So you're called to be a pastor. If you're a child of God, you know, you have the same equivalence that I do as far as your calling. The only difference is that I'm called to also teach in a church, and hopefully somebody here is too, and they'll come up to me one day and say, hey, I think the Lord's calling me to preach, and I'll say, well, come on, let's talk about it. Let's get another church established. Let's get another, we're not going to have too many churches. You're just not. The world is so full of corruption and just stuff, and without God. We could have a church on every corner, just like 7-Elevens used to be, and it wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't be enough. You could fill every church, and still there would be a need for more. God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless all of y'all. Michelle, I don't ever, of course, want you to feel left out. I know you don't. But you do so much for us, and thank you very, very much.